Hello gorgeous friends, it's Tiffany here, and today I'm going to be doing our Scorpio season reading. So what can we expect with the energy of the Scorpio season? So just to give a bit of info before we start, so October 24th to around November 21st is our Scorpio season. Oops, we've got a card's already fallen out. Hang on one sec. I'll put that down for a minute. So Scorpio is a fixed water sign. Its ruling planets are Pluto and Mars. Okay, and I want to share with you some positive, let's say Asperg's, some positive traits of the Scorpio. Okay, so they're very loyal, they're observant, very seductive in energy, they're intense, magnetic, protective, determined. Okay, so now we're heading out of Libra season, which was really nice, calm, relaxed, and that chill type of energy going on, to Scorpio season, which is a little bit emotional, a little bit intense. We normally get things going in Scorpio season, so we may be leaving things that no longer serve us behind and then stepping into the new. And because we're kind of getting into that season of change, it can also be a bit uncomfortable, a bit emotional, because we're stepping out of things that we're used to and that we've been doing for a long time. So yeah, that's our little intro, what we can be expecting with Scorpio season. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to do an energetic reading. So we're going to look at the cards, see what we can expect as a collective for Scorpio season. And I'll also be including 2 other oracle decks too. So we're going to start out with our tarot. But before we begin, I just want to quickly do a quick sound healing, clear the energy, and then we'll get going. Beautiful. So let's look at the first card that had fallen out of the deck. Wow. The Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups, absolutely beautiful, beautiful card. So the Ace of Cups, the cups are all about the emotions, and that's really spot on with Scorpio season being that emotional time. So, this is for the collective. So the cups, it can represent a lot of things. It can represent a new relationship. It can represent pregnancy. It's the birth of the new. And like I said, with Scorpio season, stepping out of what no longer serves us into what will serve us long term. So it's really a magnetic card to pull in a reading, and it's really abundant and a positive card. As you can see in this card, the cup's overflowing with water. We've got a bird coming to drink from the cup. It's just an absolutely all-round beautiful card. And it just means abundance is coming. There's so much abundance around you. And in this Scorpio season, you can really expect some change to be happening with the emotions. So this is all about the emotions. So maybe in your relationship, marriage, all of that type of thing. As you can see, there's an M upside down there on the cup. So it's all about that emotional energy, the cups. And the Ace of Cups is just absolutely beautiful because it is usually representing positive emotions. So, in letting go, when we let go of something that no longer serves us, yes, we may have those emotions that are a bit more heavy, feeling a little bit flat, a little bit confused, what's going on. But as those emotions pass, we have those upbeat, higher vibrational emotions of, happiness, joy, and all of that. So really expect that this Scorpio season. So that is an absolute beautiful card to pull for the collective. Okay, so now we're going to have a look. What can we expect this Scorpio season? Okay, what I'm going to do... Well, it didn't really work as I planned, but anyway. 4. So we're going to go with that so far. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got a lot of pentacles going on and we got the cups. Okay, so with these intense emotions we have going on, we've got the 2 of Pentacles here. And you can see this man is doing a bit of juggling. And that's what you may feel like this Scorpio season, like you're trying to get the hang of something, all the news coming in, and it's about you know, kind of getting, what's the word I'm looking for? Getting comfortable with changes. You know, when you start a new job, it's a little bit like a juggling act, isn't it? So you kind of got to get your feet and your grounding. And that's what this man's trying to do in this card. You can see, look, he's trying to juggle the two of Pentacles, and you can see the water behind him is a little bit turbulent. You can see some of those boats there are really riding the waves. And that's what it's here to tell you this Scorpio season is hold on, ride the waves. Because, you know, after these waves, we're going to have a flatter surface. And just like every season of our life, you know, we have those wavy parts and we have the calm parts. So Scorpio season, excuse me, is coming just to give us a little bit of a juggling act, but it's going to have a purpose. So just know there may be a little bit of turbulence in the energetic field, but after the turbulence comes, you know, here comes new opportunities, okay, the Page of Cups, and that's what he's all about, okay. You can see him looking into the cup and there's a fish popping out. It's just all about new beginnings, new opportunities, okay, and grabbing them with both hands. So it's all about the new. Now you can see that the waves behind him are definitely not as turbulent. So, you know, after this turbulent time, we're stepping into new opportunities. Scorpio season is wiping out the old to bring in the new. So, you know, again, the cups are all about the emotions. So this really, the Page of Cups is showing, look, you're getting a hang of your emotions. You're being able to observe your emotions, okay? Be the witnesser of the emotions instead of diving deep into them. Now, what I mean by that is, you know, sometimes when you're feeling a little bit angry, a little bit pissed off, and you really just jump into the emotion, you're not able to observe it anymore because the emotion has taken over you instead of you being the observer of the emotion and just being with the emotion. So the Page of Cups is here to say, look, you're going to be really observing these emotions coming Scorpio season. You know, you're going to ride that bit of a wave and then you're going to come out the other end and be the observer and, you know, be able to say, wow, that happened to bring in this new opportunity for me. So that's what that's all about. So it shows with this deck in front of me, this spread, that, you know, there's emotional opportunity here, but there's also material opportunity, which I'm going to be diving into in a minute, but that's really beautiful. Okay, so then we got the Ace of Pentacles, and the Pentacles is usually all about the material realm, so the material world, you know, work opportunities, business, and all of that good stuff. So the Ace of Pentacles, again, is a new beginnings, a new opportunity. This could be a start of a new enterprise for you. You know, you may be given a new opportunity. It may not always just be work. It could be with a lot of other things. You might be given an opportunity to travel somewhere. And it's all about grabbing it again with both hands. If it feels good in your gut and your intuition saying to you, look, this is an amazing opportunity for you, grab it with two hands, you know. So this is all about new opportunities, new ventures, manifesting what you truly desire. Because look, with the Two of Pentacles, with that turbulence, that's not forever. It then gives space for the new opportunities, as the Ace of Pentacles is telling us, okay? So we got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is again the beginning of something, you know, that hard work, that kind of, you know, when you're starting a new project, let's say a craft project, and you're at the beginning of it and it's all that, you know, hard work to begin with, and then you kind of bear the fruits of your labor. And that's what this card is all about, you know, the beginning of something where it's the beginning, okay, but if we stay on the track, it's gonna bear fruit. And this is what this guy's all about. You can see here he's hard at work, banging the pentacle into the stump. And that's how it begins, you know, this new venture of yours, this new beginning, this new chapter. There's going to be a bit of work involved, okay, to be able to reap what you want to sow and the results that you want. But if you keep on track and you keep kind of banging it into the ground as this man's doing, it's going to bring the results you desire, okay? Because everything we want in life does result in us needing to do something, doesn't it? We need to put some skin in the game, and that's what this man's all about. So just know, at the beginning of our ventures, usually they're not, let's say, glamorous. They can be if we allow them to be, but usually there's a bit of hard work to be done. And that's what I'm getting from this card today and the energy of it. So really, really beautiful spread. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see what the oracle cards have to tell us, and, you know, if they have some extra messages, and we'll just see for Scorpio season. Okay. Wow. Beautiful card. Worthiness. So just knowing that there's a full moon there. So as you know, when the full moon comes out to play, it kind of shines light on the shadow, doesn't it? On the things that aren't no longer serving us, the things we need to let go of. So remember with the Two of Pentacles, it was all about that choppiness, you know, that bit of turbulence. Okay, and we're getting rid of the old to bring in the new. And you can see here, it's all about worthiness, knowing that you're worthy, really feeling that in your heart space. And this card is here to remind you that. So you may be feeling like, oh, well, I really desire to make 10K a month, but do I really deserve it? Sorry about that. My Shih Tzu decided she wanted to have her 2 cents in during this reading. So worthiness. So really connecting with that feeling of I deserve. You know, I deserve whatever I desire in life, and we all do. And sometimes it's a bit of conditioning and old belief systems that make us feel like, oh, am I too selfish, or, you know, I don't deserve this because I've been told that, you know, money is evil, and etc., etc. You know how the story goes. So really tuning into this Scorpio season, the feeling of I am worthy of all that I desire, okay? And it wouldn't be a Tiffany video if she didn't stuff up with the English somewhere, even though English is my first speaking language. Okay, we've got 2 cards pop up here. Okay, make a decision. Like I said, we're going to have some opportunities arrive this Scorpio season. Sorry. Make a decision, okay? You know, you might be feeling a little bit indecisive, unsure which, you know, opportunity to grab with both hands. Go with your intuition, okay? Sometimes we get so caught up on, you know, asking the answers from others. You know, we need to really go with our intuition and what our gut says, what is going to bring you more joy in the long term, okay? And make a decision. Don't leave your cards on the table for too long, because when we leave opportunity on the table, someone else comes and swipes it up. So make a decision and make sure that you're really tuning into your own higher self and your intuition in that, okay? Oh, wow. Beautiful. This card goes hand in hand with the Ace of Cups, okay? The emotions. I said to you, it could be about marriage. It can be about, you know, finding out that you're pregnant, and just the emotions in general. So the Ace of Cups can have a number of meanings. Now, because this reading is for the collective, you know, you can put 2 and 2 together yourself. And here we've got soulmate relationships. So this card says, new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. How beautiful is that, okay? And this is not just always about a relationship in the physical, like it said, a spiritual basis. It's also about that relationship with yourself, you know, and loving yourself and finding that deeper connection with yourself, you know, and finally being comfortable with who you are and being ready to show up in the world as you are, you know, naked and all. Not physically naked, but you know what I mean, bearing your soul, bearing your gifts, and being able to show the world that. And Scorpio season, I really feel, is really going to be like that for us, as in, you know, the waves are going to come, they're going to wipe out what needs to be wiped out, and we're going to be like, okay, why was I so scared to show up? Why was I so frightened of just being me? Yeah, I might get a few dislikes here and then, but, you know, who is for my path will be on my path. Who is not meant to be on my path will not be on my path. Now, just one more quick deck. We're going to go to the Angel Answers deck, or to see if anything else pops up. And then after that, that's a wrap, guys. So let's see. Scorpio season, what can we expect? And I apologise, I'm not in my usual filming place, but we're going to go with that card, I think. That wants to jump out. Look for a sign. Wow. Okay, so, you know, these cards are really complementing each other. Look for a sign. As we were talking about, trust your intuition, okay? Make a decision. Look for a sign. You know, what's the universe telling you? What's going to be better for you in the long term? All right, so really this Scorpio season is going to be all about those emotions, but also all about that abundance, okay? And bringing in that abundance for you, letting go of what no longer serves you so you can reap what you really desire in your life, okay? Because you think about all the times, let's say shit has hit the fan for you in your life, what's happened afterwards? You know, usually you've been able to really pull in something you've desired because you let go of something that wasn't serving you and what wasn't for you. And if I look at my life, all the times where, you know, I've really been hurt and I thought, why did this happen to me? You know, that, oh, you know, life's happening to me type situation. I can look back now and see why that happened, you know, and what higher purpose it had for my life. So we're in for a bit of a ride this Scorpio season, but I think it's going to be lots of fun. It's going to cause a bit of havoc for sure, but you can see out of the havoc, you know, we're reaping the Ace of Pentacles. We're reaping what we truly desire. We've got that emotional stability happening, abundance, and it's just going to be overall pretty interesting. You know, the Page of Cups, you know, we're really getting in tune with our emotions, okay? We're able to be the observer, watch them, really feel into them without allowing them to take over us as well. And like anything, sometimes we feel like our emotions are taking over us, but just know always that these seasons pass. Anyway, beautiful friends, I'm giving you lots of love. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will upload a video every Wednesday, sometimes more than once a week. So anyway, lots of love. If you have any tarot requests or video requests, please put them in the comments and I'll endeavour to have a look and get something up for you. Mwah!